The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Green to bring it back. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Marcus Green on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a throw out wide to Anderson. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Carolina.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A gain of 14.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Quick slant, caught by Moore.
Bridgewater's pass.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. The first carry now, this is Johnson. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 22. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
A gain of 7. And the Panther 1st down.
Play action now. Bridgewater almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 13-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run it with Bell. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. To Johnson again. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
2-yard loss on the play. Brings up
4th down, they're going. Bridgewater. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. Le'Veon Bell, no shades there at 2015 against the Chargers where he stumbled in. Here he can't get in. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12.
Gurley, the ball carrier.
Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They're going option play on 3rd down. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Gurley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 3rd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down.
Formation for the Falcons.
It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, on the NFL scoreboard, a game going on in Chicago. And it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that. And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards.
1st down, Carolina.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down. We're scoreless after 1. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
To 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Bell, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 1st touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And they'll run the option to start the drive. They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 2.
Check back 21, back 21, check back 21. Watch the screen.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one caught by Ridley. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 46 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock?
There goes Duke Johnson. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big run there by Johnson. Give him 69 yards on the ground. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Johnson. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They go play action. Bridgewater. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers.
Pass complete to number 11.
Robbie Anderson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll let the corner on 1st and 10. That one caught out wide by Julio. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
2nd down at 4. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Quickly completed to the right flat. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Play fake. Bridgewater
at the 49-yard line.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown of this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And 4.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Check 60, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Check back 21. What's the run? What's the run? Hey, check back 21, Mike 21, check back 21. We are hurt. We own them. Hey, check back 21. Check back 21.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
They are not ready
It's
for
Shaq
us.
Thompson here with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart...
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. The 30, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons get a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. First down, Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and now it's 2nd down.
Coverage by Keanu Neal.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Samuel, incomplete.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
13-yard line. A gain of 13 yards.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. This is caught. And he's brought down. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Falcons 7. Dan Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Who that? Who that? Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Hey, smash. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 32. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Duke Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Panthers 35, Falcons 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big to hit and pick up yardage, but in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Big series right here, so we got to step it up. Mustang 19. Mike 21, check Mike 21. We want this. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Looking deep for Julio. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
That's 18 Mike, 56, right there, 56. Check. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Here we go.
Back to throw again. A very quick pass to Ridley. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
On the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry.
They'll look to throw again. It's caught. Jones.
That's good.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards in the offense. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons cut into that lead.
After allowing that last score, the defense knows they've got to tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
The point after is good, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Sterling.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up
after the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
4-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Open man is Anderson. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. On 1st down, it's Bell. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
7-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Play action now. Bridgewater. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. That's good for a Carolina first. Bridgewater to Moore. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll run it with Johnson. And brought down but not before they're inside the 25.
Johnson,
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
A gain of 12. And a Panther first down.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They go to Johnson again. He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Check 52. Mike 52, Mike 52. Fire down. You're right, man. Slam. Check 15, check 15.
On play action, they'll throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. Dan Bailey now for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 33. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will extend the lead out to 24. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 4.
Again they run with Gurley. And he'll take this forward only up to about the up. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready? 6 right there. 18
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
With the score.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Mike 56. Mike 56. 56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike. Street. 56.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on. There is a flag down. Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Check. Shoot! 60 Eagle. Buffalo 18.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to fire. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 44 yards.
The 49-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
56. Mike 56. In your face. Mike 56. Mike 56. 19 tight.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Hey, tight. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Nice, sweetheart. 79 Bronco. 56.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Mike, you better bring 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Panthers' 30-yard line.
Check the out. Mike 56.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
56 to Mike. Here we go. Corey, 17. 56. Check 56. Let's go.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Mike 56. Mike 60. It's our time, guys. It's our time. 70 ranges. Mike 56. Mike 56. Yeah, let's get that. Check that. Street.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Check curls. 50. 19 right. Check 56. Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. 56. Mike.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. On first and goal, Gurley. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get a bit closer. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
The score, Panthers 38, Falcons 20.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
On second down, Bridgewater again. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, second and 10. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. They go play action. Bridgewater. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20.
Duke Johnson.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
19-yard line.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
It's evident that in today's football, the RPO isn't going anywhere. They're going to keep trying to develop it.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Come on, Mike 56, Mike 56. 19, right here. 56 to Mike, 56.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a gain of 7, and it'll bring up a second down.
11-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Mike 56, right there, 56. Mike 56.
Steps away to his left. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
A gain of
15 yards on the play, first down.
First down.
Exit. Check 43.
incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to go back to Moore there. That'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play fake. Bridgewater. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. In a division game, it's usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for Carolina, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.